What's up, people? This is Boogie from Boogie Space Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. See ya, man. You already know how we do it, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit about Russia, Ukraine, man. And let me dig to my crate right quick. Yes, sir. So this is Boogie from Boogie Space Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I do not own the rights to any music that I play. I do not own the rights to any music that I play. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I do not own the rights to any music that I play. So, what up, yo? What's going on? What's good? This is Boogie from the Hood. Like my shirt? I love this shirt, man. It's beautiful. Anyway, so this is Boogie from Boogie Space Hood Talk on YouTube, man. And listen, I'm gonna have to change my channel to I Told You So. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I talk about stuff, and then as soon as I talk about the shit, it just happens. And I was talking about the Ukraine-Russia war, right? And I was telling y'all that Ukraine is winning this war. I don't care what propaganda media is telling you, that bullshit media that everybody be watching, because everybody trying to play Russia like it's so tough. Like Russia is this power that besides the United States that nobody can't fuck with. Russia is big. Russia is fucking huge. Russia is like 3 times the size of the United States. If you look at it on the map, bro, Russia is huge. And they have a huge army. And they have nuclear weapons. But they're too damn corrupt over there. Their system is flawed. And once Ukraine started hitting them oil refineries and all the train tracks and certain stuff that they need, supplies, food supplies, change supplies, it was a wrap for Russia. Russia's too big, and they can't cover all of they don't have the necessary force to cover, their oil refineries and to put people on the front line. You either got to do one or two. And the way Ukraine is hitting them with them drones changed the war. Them drones changed the war for Russia. For Ukraine. Fact of the matter is, Ukraine is a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? They're a lot more technology. They're more technology advanced than Russia. See, Russia problem is, ever since their existence, they built everything on oil. Everything. Their whole economy is built on oil. If you take away the oil, they have nothing, because they've never invested in technologies. They've never invested in drone technology. They never invested in AI. They don't invest in shit because they're so damn corrupt. And everybody's trying to take money from everybody instead of looking out for the constituents and trying to do the right thing. But Russia is a corrupt country, and it comes from the top on down. Putin, I don't understand how people let these dictators get in power. The only way that I can see that is if the government is down with the shit. Because I can't see that small little ass man having so much fucking power. Why do people let these people do these things? Why does Trump, he's feeble-minded. He is the worst feeble-minded person that I know. My kid has more sense than Trump. And these people, they kiss his ass I don't understand it. That cabinet meeting today was disgusting. But that's a whole nother story. Like I said in my other video, Russia's not winning this war. They're done. Listen, Ukraine has hit 61 oil refineries in Russia. Plus, they've hit military bases, they've sunken nuclear ships, they've sunken airplanes. They are hitting Russia in Russia right now. Before, they didn't have the capability to do it. Now they have long range missiles that's going into Russia. And the whole thing of that too is they're not doing the bullshit that Russia is doing. See, Russia is just sending fucking missiles and hitting anything. They don't care. They want to hit schools. They want to hit everything. They want to instill fear in the population. You're just killing people for no reason. Ukraine, on the other hand, their strikes are precise. They know exactly what they want to hit. And their technology is allowing them to do that. And Russia is just getting hit day after day after day. They can't sustain it. The government, they're running out of money. And it's once you start running out of, first of all, you got all those oligarchs over there who's all about money. And once they start bleeding money, the country is bleeding money. They have no gas. The gas station lines over there in Russia are like how they were in 76, I think it was, when we had that war and we didn't have any gas. I remember that shit. I remember it like it was just the lines was around the corner. I mean, gas was scarce as hell. That's what they living through in Russia. And not only that, do you know Russians only make like maybe $300 a month? They make $300 a month. They pay almost $200 and something in, food and rent, and they have no money. And now you put this war on top of it, and they have no gas. They losing billions and billions and billions of dollars because they done shut down oil refineries. They can't sell oil now. Russia is done. Putin is done. Putin is going to get assassinated. He's either going to get assassinated or he's going to get put in jail. I'm telling you it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Ukraine keep hitting them boys the way they hitting them and keep hitting them and keep hitting them. There's nothing that Russia can do. They can't stop it. Their country is too big, and you can't set defenses without taking defenses off the line. You take defenses off the line, Ukraine breaks through. They done already freed basically almost. They're about to free Crimea. Russia took that over years ago. Ukraine is taking it back. The Russian soldiers, they fight like they're in the 1800s. You know what I mean? Rolling in tanks, one behind the other, doing stupid shit. Russia's supposed to be this power. And that's why you can't listen to mainstream media. Because even now, when you listen to the mainstream media, when Putin and Trump meet, they act like, Putin is like he got the upper hand. And he doesn't. In the mainstream media, what they do is they like that bullshit. You know why? Because it sells. Oh, put the superpower against the little person. The superpower. This. They like that shit. And they're going to keep feeding that narrative until Ukraine win this fucking war. Because as I see it now, I had a conversation with a friend of mine a long time ago. When the war in the middle of it. And he asked me, what you think? What do you think about the war? He knew my man Blacks. Big up to Blacks, man. And he asked me, what you think about the war? And I told him straight up, I said, listen, the way I'm seeing it, I think, and this was early, I think that Ukraine is holding its own. That's what I had said at the time. They didn't have all these drones and stuff, but they were holding their own. And when you get a country that believe in what they're fighting for, they will fight that much harder. You know what I mean? Russia don't give a shit. Russia is they're very arrogant with their shit. They think because they have the title Russia that they've been feeding that superpower narrative for so long that everybody just assumes that they're a superpower. Their army sucks. Their army is ass. Their generals is ass. If you watch what's going on in Russia right now, they are getting obliterated. Ukraine is taking the fight to them. They almost had Kyiv. They were about 150 miles out from Kyiv. That's like a 2-hour drive in a car. That's how far they were from the capital of Ukraine. If they ever took that over, it would have been done. They were 150 miles from here to the city. And fucking Ukraine pushed them back. And now Ukraine is on the offensive. They're done. Russia's done. And Putin know it. But he's trying to put up a front like, yeah, it's I got this in hand. He ain't got it. They're about to turn on him. They're about to turn on him in Russia. They're about to go ham. You cannot not feed people, not have no gas or utilities. Wintertime is coming. You think all them people out there, as fucking cold as it is in Russia, man, shit gonna get rough. Oligarchs are not getting their money. They looking at Putin sideways now. Hey, bro, what you gonna do? But Putin is too fucking stubborn. Putin think he got this in hand when he don't. He think because he got nuclear weapons, that means something. First of all, they already bombed the facility. You can't really get the nukes out. Second of all, you're not gonna nuke anybody. Because if you do, it's a wrap for Russia. It's a wrap. They don't even want to go that route. So, as far as I see it, this war is done. It's just a matter of time. Putin is going to fall. Like all dictators, they all fall. That's why this dumb knucklehead, stupid motherfucker who's in office now, I'm sorry for my language, but I gotta say it like that. This orange dude in the office right now, he going down. You cannot suppress people and think people that shit is gonna last. This is not Russia. I done said that already, and that's what I truly believe. And so with that, this is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Man, I love y'all, and please, man, if you like the if you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, man. Don't cost you nothing, man. This is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, and I'm out.